Farm to table is a concept embraced by a number of residents and restaurants alike in this region. And now UMass Amherst is digging into the concept as well. Simon Stevenson has more.
You know, when you come to the University of Massachusetts and the Franklin Dining Commons, if you're coming for something to eat and you've been here before, you may be surprised to see what was once a verdant green lawn is now, well, not. It's now a garden. Joining us is Harb to tell us a little bit more about exactly what's going on here.
This is a permaculture garden. Over the past 50, 100 years, a lot of our natural systems, a lot of our ground, our soil, waterways, we've disrupted it a lot.
Right.
So this whole idea of permaculture is coming in and it's kind of cleaning up the mess that we've created. It's actually restoring, regenerating our ecosystems to something that's productive both for humans, for animals, for plants. And that just benefits everybody. So when we started out in the fall, and this entire quarter of an acre was an entire grass lawn. Mm-hmm. And what we did was we came in, we got all volunteer labor, and we did a process called lasagna gardening or sheet mulching, which is literally just like when you're building lasagna, you're building the soil. You're layering compost, finished compost, just really good soil. On top of that, we put cardboard, and then on top of the cardboard, a mulch layer, which we use wood chips for. This we did over an entire 2-week period. We had over 150 people volunteering. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So it was a real community effort as well.
Real community effort.
Now that you started that process and that you're into the planting stage, what kind of things are you looking at growing?
We have things like Brussels sprouts, which a big favorite here at UMass. We have onions, we have lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, basil, lots of different herbs.
Right.
Then when you get to the outside, the very back of this garden, the north side, we have fruit trees that are growing there.
Closer to the road, you've got a higher salt content because of, the winter time and salt getting put down on the road. So you have plants over there that can tolerate that kind of salt.
Exactly, yeah. When the plows come every winter here, we're in New England, they put down sand, they put down salt. It's kind of almost like beach-like conditions, right?
Sure.
So why not plant plants that grow well at the beach, things like beach plums and beach rose, Rosa rugosa. And those things are what we planted right along the roadside, which are going to thrive in that ecosystem right there.
And then come harvest time, where's all this food going to go?
Yeah, well that's the exciting part is students are helping grow the food. Students are also going to help cook the food because it's going into the dining commons here right at UMass. And then students are going to be eating the food.
So it's going to end up being part of dining services in the end anyway?
Exactly. And students will be up there right in that building eating squash and seeing other students picking squash and bringing it up to the kitchen for others to cook. It's a very closed loop, sustainable system.
Ryan, thanks ever so much for having us here and showing us around your permaculture garden.
Absolutely.
And remember, if you're coming to the Franklin Dining Commons for something to eat, then maybe what you see growing out here could end up on your plate inside. For Connecting Point, I'm Simon Stevenson.